I really never thought at the end, because we are now at the end. In my face in the end. Anyway, for one of the Benjamin Holman, you know, Hoover Institution, you know, Mr. Ethno-Violence. Remember Freeman Habrowski? I was a Martin Luther King youth in a jail cell. And my best friend, Condi, we grew up in Alabama. And then I don't know how it came to something or other. They had a podcast a couple of months ago. I didn't listen. It took, what was 84? 84 to 6 is 90. 6. That's 6 years. 16 years brings us to 2000. We'll just say 30. And 16 is 46. Minus 4 is 42. 42 years. I still just don't know how they do it. Not one peep. Knots Landing, Dallas. Baltimore guy wrote it. It doesn't look. But this, Kendrick as the example. Now this name, Hollywood, it doesn't. Literally, they used Kendrick as an example. You know, that Kendrick girl. You're an ass and you know it. If you're an ass and you know it, clap your hands. If you're an ass and you know it, clap your hands. If you're an ass and you know it and you really want to show it, you're an ass and you know it. It's not funny. It's horseplay leads to injury. And you know that anything you're doing in that Nueva Yorque, not nice. And in all of the things I have copied, and I said from the beginning, brown is not in the census. What is this? The Hispanic American Brown Project. Oh, no, no. It's not a problem. We've now had 4 generations of young people after my Chico blew his head off. You don't care. Your television, and you know it. Once you get to New York, it's about perpetrating a lie. You found parks and recreation funny? There's another one. Planning for recreation areas. That's your sense of humor. Office was your sense of humor, but don't. It is disgusting. And you know you can't undo it, so just live the dream. That's your side, live the dream. I still can't figure out why insurance hasn't shut you down. Maybe it's their dream too. It's like this. And nobody has complained. Erickson stages, Maslow's. Look, they just don't get it. We are from here. You understand? Old MacDonald had a farm. It doesn't matter if it's the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. They burn their village people's barns. They come to this country, they have a hard time listening, comprehending, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, because they left a corrupt village, no neighbors, churches that do not enforce what they teach in their pews because they do worse. And they don't get it. Then you and they have to mesh. And then ultimately, it's America. I can do whatever I want with my... And you have to understand what they choose to put on TV. And now don't. It's his joke. Trust me. It is his joke. You can just take a look at everybody from Tarrytown, New York on the TV. I'm sorry. You don't bother me. That's your choice. And I made my choice. Reviewed that CD. Did I give you a chance? I gave you a chance, and I don't even know what I found yet, but you knew. And in everything I've ever wrote for you, it's her gut. And we just didn't give her those. I don't need those words because your journalists didn't put those titles for Mr. Holman to begin with. You may have said Title 10. You want to throw in Civil Rights Act of 19... It doesn't, at this point, really. You did this for people to be like, what was I in? Does it matter what you were in? Do you have your family? Conclusions are beginnings, new journalism. That is a Baltimore Sun project brought to College Park for a conference. College Park, the Baltimore Sun, and the Baltimore Plan of 1954. It is the Baltimore Plan of 1954 that footnotes America Illustrated. America Illustrated was a State Department organ for the Soviet Union. And it appears in the one that they footnoted, there is a Harlem X building. And then I said, how could that be? Because it's published, it's written in New York City up until 52 by the lady who saved Greenwich Village, Jane Jacobs. Liberating the Media, The New Journalism by Charles C. Flippin, copyrighted 1974. Do you think they could have told me by the second grade? Why not? Because I'm going to be a follower, I'm going to grow into my position, and then I'm going to be a leader if I want to. Or I'm going to be a mom, a PTA mother. Do you believe after everything I've said to your side that you were worthy of motherhood? And none of this would have happened. 3, you know what? I'm going to make you each a godmother to my child. That is going against, but that's all right. Only the bridesmaid who I choose to be one of you 3 would have been the godmother to my child. And none of them, they just walked away. I said, ooh, I better get to the library. You're an ass. Every last one of you. Father, economics professor, tenured. Black Panther Party. Through the Brian Boyer article, The Underground Press, Notes on the Past and the Future, his comments concerning police are not exactly the way the Black Panther Party discussed law enforcement in the papers I reviewed. Yeah, it doesn't, at this, so what? What do you want to say? The Annie album says that he made Annie for the debacle of Richard Nixon. Look, at this point, I'm just saying they all know what they're doing and they're blaming the wrong people. They should be blaming themselves. They've all done it on purpose. You can't take it back. So there you go. Sit back, get some microwave popcorn. If you want to watch the Nueve Yorke show, Gary Marshall, Odd Couple, what's his name? I think he bumped off the Asian guy because the Asian guy went to Karate Kid because he doesn't want Annie. It's too much. Danielle Brisbois, who was on the floor, Annie-fying. It's a hard knock life. Then he went this way. The big nose guy, the cop playing cards in the probably on the Grand Concourse. Oh, it's so funny. It's all on Wiki. It is. Oh, it's sad though, it is. But there you go. It's really pathetic. It is. The cop on The Odd Couple will take over the Asian guy on Happy Days. Annie is this way on the floors on Broadway, and he goes this way with Ralph Macchio. And then Ralph Macchio becomes the black kid, Will Smith's son. It's all right. I mean, it's not. There's nothing. What are you going to do? Nobody's going to fix it. Nobody. How? They're going to say what? Bad Bunny was good Bunny. They didn't even crack a joke. Do you understand? They no longer kill a bunny to find a baby. Like, bunny had to die. Don't you think? And he, he saved the bunny, but I don't know what to tell you people, but just stay inside. It's 1970. And I was outside for 70. He put Kendrick. I don't know what to tell you because they grew up in Alabama. How can they do that? But you just keep smiling. I gotta go because I pressed the button because I wanted to read what he was going to tell me, and I lost the entire form, and I have to start over. But I am his favorite. I swear I am. You know, and they go on that television with the straightest face. It's everybody. Oh my God. And I hear that this Rosie O'Donnell is coming back to New York. Do you really think that Rosie is going to take care of this Herbert Hoover problem? She's. I used to come into New York City all the time to see the shows. She didn't even say anything about Sam Harris on Star Search Over the Rainbow. Sam Harris, George Kaufman.